Welcome back to the channel, guys. But most importantly, welcome to beautiful Nicaragua. What do we got going on here, Courtney?
Coffee, first of all, because that's a must in order for me to speak for the day.
We're making some fresh coffee from our farm here in Nicaragua. But my name is Elton.
And I'm Courtney.
And we've been coming to Nicaragua for over a decade. We've been living here for a long time. And we've traveled a lot of the Pacific side of Nicaragua. And today we're sharing some cool information. What are we gonna be talking about?
We're gonna be talking about the beaches. I'm so excited.
She totally loves the beach and this is her element. And so we wanted to give you guys a list of our favorite beaches, and we're gonna start all the way down south Nicaragua and we're gonna work our way up, because I know a lot of people that come to Nicaragua, where do they go first?
They go to San Juan.
San Juan del Sur, and I can't blame them. It's a beautiful place. There's a lot to do and that's where the party is at. But let me tell you, if you're willing to explore a little bit further north, you're gonna uncover some hidden gems, huh?
Oh my gosh, you're gonna fall in love. Yeah.
And number one's gonna be the iconic San Juan del Sur Bay. Now, in terms of surfing or aggressive waves or distance and length of beach, it's not the biggest. The reason you would wanna go check this out is because it's iconic. It's right nestled in the middle of San Juan del Sur. So you can be having a nice beer and the beach is right in front of you. You have restaurants that are right in the edge. So you have everything in this ecosystem that's around you. And it's one of the staples that makes San Juan del Sur really, really shine. I think it's worth a visit. What do you think?
For sure, at least right now, I think anyone should visit it, especially with our weather. We're about to get some rain.
It is starting to rain now here. It is the rainy season in Nicaragua right now, so hopefully we don't get wet. But I will say that if you're coming to San Juan del Sur for Sunday fun day, for example, to party, or maybe to eat at a front beach looking restaurant, this is it right here.
I will add though, it is still Sunday in Nicaragua, so do count on some shops being closed and restaurants. The best time of year, if we're talking about San Juan, to visit, if you want a real party lifestyle, would be Semana Santa. Elton and I have experienced San Juan during Semana Santa, and they have like a cool boat set up that you could really go out and get more of an excursion.
Oh, that was cool. What was it called? Salt Life?
I don't know, but they gave you unlimited flor de caña, so I can't remember.
I forgot. I believe we paid like $30, $40, and they took you for a ride on the sailboat.
Yeah.
You get all the alcohol. You have people from all over the world that are visiting Nicaragua. And then you go to this little island where you go to the beach, and it's incredible.
And
it's
you
beautiful.
Can swim right off the boat. It was just so fantastic.
And if you're looking to fish, this is another reason why you would go to the San Juan Bay. That's because they have charters there. So you can get a little panga, rent it, and you go out about 3 to 4 miles and you go catch fish. Let me tell you, I was there with my friend from Japan and his girlfriend, and we caught some very nice dorado. Remember how delicious that was?
So delicious. I was so glad to be eating that.
I mean, there's a lot to do in the area, so that for sure it's iconic if it's your first time in Nicaragua. Let's move on to número dos.
Number 2 is going to be Playas Maderas and Playas Mahagüe. So I'm putting both of them in the same boat just because literally you can walk to the other beach, which is so nice. And it's only about a 15-20 minute ride from San Juan, and you get a whole different feel for it. It's like you take these dirt roads, you got more sticks and less people on the beach. But it's beautiful with a couple of restaurants. How did you feel about it when we visited?
So Playas Maderas is popular for the surfing, right? So you do go down with your car.
You do need a 4x4 for sure.
Yeah, and if it starts raining a lot, you need a 4x4. I know they're putting roads everywhere, so it might be different by the time you watch this video. But as Courtney said, you go to Playas Maderas, you can rent a surfboard there. There's a lot of people taking surf lessons, learning how to surf. It's not the best waves in Nicaragua, but they're so good. And a lot of the locals that live there go surfing there.
Yeah, actually the folks that live in San Juan will go to Playas Maderas just to surf. Like Elton said, the San Juan waves are also not as attractive for surfing, but it's a definitely must-visit beach if you're looking for some surf lessons and less of a crowd, but not too far from San Juan.
And the beauty of Maderas is they have about a couple of restaurants, maybe 3 to 4 restaurants right in the front of the beach. If that's not your crowd really looking to surf, then you can just walk around and you go to Playa Mahagüe.
Oh yeah.
And it's crazy. They're just right next door to each other, but they're just such a different vibe, you know?
Yeah, one has surf lessons, the other one doesn't. One has restaurants, the other one doesn't. The fun part about Playa Mahagüe is there's beautiful beach houses for rent right on the beach. So if you are also looking to stay on the beach for an affordable price, we can add the links below, but we've actually stayed at one of them and it was quite the experience.
Oh, it was beautiful. We were right on the beach and we cooked the fish that we caught. So we just filleted it. They had an outdoor grill. We put it on there. There's a link on our Patreon with all the information. There's a trip report on there if that's something that interests you that you want to check out.
Yeah, let's go to number 3.
You want to go to number 3? All right. It is raining heavy right now too, so hopefully the audio does not get a little muffled. That is what happened when you were in a beautiful tropical country.
Just imagine we're in the waves right now, and this is what it sounds like.
Yeah. Sounds nice, right?
Yeah.
Moving on to the other side of San Juan del Sur, you have Playa Hermosa.
Remanso!
And Remanso too, right? Hermosa's further down or what?
Yeah, it's further than Remanso.
Oh, that's true, that's true.
Yeah, so Playa Remanso is also right next door to San Juan del Sur. It's also about 15-20 minutes, and we know for a fact that that road has already been built out for it, so it's much faster, maybe even 10 minutes now. And it's a beautiful beach, also has great restaurants and surf lessons. It's a little pricier to probably eat there and for your surf lessons and also to stay there. But there are Airbnbs on site, and that's also going to be linked in our Patreon if you're following us there, because we have a trip report that we're about to post.
Yeah, we were there for a few days on an Airbnb overlooking Playa Remanso. I will say though, out of all the beaches, this is probably the rockiest beach though.
It is, but I also found it one of my favorite beaches to visit right next to San Juan. I don't know what it was about it, but it just felt very kid-friendly and very relaxing and calm. So I would put that as my number 1 beach right next to San Juan.
Now, moving away from Playa Remanso, going a little bit further down, you do have a couple other beaches you could hit right before getting to Costa Rica. So you have Playa Hermosa. That was one of your favorites, right?
Okay, yeah, that one's one of my favorites, but you do have to pay 100 cords to enter for the day, and that's because they keep the beach very clean. There's like no rocks. People can surf there, and there are surf lessons, and there's just one restaurant on there that kind of gives you that all-inclusive resort feel. I think you may even be able to stay on the beach with that restaurant. Not sure though, 100%. It's been a while since we visited there, so we all have to go back.
That area is very nice, and specifically for Playa Hermosa, the beautiful thing about it is that it's a super long beach. It's like kilometers long, so you can go and relax, you can go for runs, and you can walk around with your family, and it's very flat compared to Maderas, which is you only have this much beachfront, and then you have to go to the parking lot, and then the road will eventually start going up, you know? All these beaches are within the region of San Juan del Sur, so if it's your first time coming to Nicaragua, these are must-to that you must check out. I would say that there's other ones like Playa Gigante and a couple other beaches that are there that are less known, but they're within the same distance and driving area that you're gonna be in, you know?
Yeah, with the new road that's being built, you'll be able to visit Tola, Playa Gigante, Pocoyo, Rancho, probably within 45 minutes of each other. So we understand why most folks find their way down to San Juan as their first beach visit trip. And it's just really beautiful, all the beaches in Nicaragua.
Cheers, by the way.
Cheers.
Cheers, thank you for watching. We are in northern Nicaragua right now, and the climate's a little bit cooler here compared to South Nicaragua. And
which is why you can see the steam maybe coming from the cup.
That is delicious. I always love a nice warm cup of coffee when it's raining.
It feels like we're camping up here. So if you feel like camping,
cheers.
Come up north.
When they first travel here, so first-time travelers, they'll stick to the south side, and which is understandable. There's a lot going on. It's built out for the tourism and everything. But let me say that if you dare to explore a little bit further north, just following the roads there, you can get to León. And in León area, you have some hidden gems there. What do we got? What's your favorite beach in the León area?
I feel like that's a trick question because they're kind of like combined, those beaches, but I would call Panaloya my favorite beach, which is right next door to Las Penitas, right?
Yeah, right to the La Peñitas is also gorgeous. What did you like about Poneloya?
It just was more locals and it felt, I guess, more like home for me, maybe because I do live up north. But I just really liked the vibe. The waves were great. They are a little intense if you have little ones and you don't want to really keep too close of an eye on them. I would say they're a little stronger of a wave, but that's what makes it great for surfing.
That's true. It is a gorgeous area, and there's some good restaurants there too, huh?
And there are more Airbnbs that you can stay directly on the beach there.
We ended up staying there and then going over to a small little, what was it called? Estuary, crossing an estuary where there was a turtle sanctuary. And my friends there from SOS Turtles are rescuing turtles. So they have students from different parts of the world. They have a little camp where they can camp and they'll rescue turtles that are coming from the ocean, put them in the sand and then set them free, you know?
Plus you're only 25 minutes from León, so you get to go see the beautiful architecture and like the park.
Yeah, that's another plus. You're so close to León that you can go party in León and then come back to the beach, you know?
Yeah, you can party if you want, but there's partying on the beach too. You don't even have to go far. I thought that beach had so much more to offer actually than San Juan restaurant-wise. So I found that interesting.
So that part is beautiful, amazing, but if you decide to explore even further, we got another tip for you. What is near Chinandega that we freaking love?
Oh, it is my favorite of all time beaches, and that's Aposentillo. I'm probably saying that wrong. How am I supposed to say it?
Aposentillo, you said it right.
Okay, well then that is my favorite beach so far. I still need to venture more of Nicaragua, but it is absolutely stunning. It's clean. There's not very many rocks or people, beautiful homes, great restaurants, and the most amazing local folks around you and the vibes. Like I need to go back right now. Like that's
so Aposentillo, it's you'll find some residence houses built right in front of the beach. You won't find as many restaurants on the beach. But what you will find is if you drive away 10 minutes, you'll find little pop-up restaurants that are starting to appear, like the coffee shop Glow, remember?
Yeah.
We went to?
And then
really
La Sevilla was
La Sevilla, like we drove to La Sevilla. Was that still Aposentillo? That was
yeah,
another
it's
part.
it's still Aposentillo. It's just a different part of the beach where for Semana Santa, speaking of Semana Santa, where the locals actually go there for that beach. Where we stayed in Aposentillo, that's more private to most of the residents. And that's why we really enjoyed that beach as well.
So Aposentillo, it is beautiful, gorgeous. We ended up staying at this Airbnb that was $90 or $95 a night. You're in the kitchen and you got a view of the ocean. You're in the pool and you're right in the ocean, you know?
You're in the front yard, you're right in the ocean.
She loved it there. She didn't want to leave. Definitely recommend it. And it's long enough where you can go running and exercise in the morning and then hang out with you. And plus, Chinandega is pretty nice too. We like Chinandega too, right?
Yeah, actually, all the people were really friendly. It was kid-friendly. There was a water park for kids there, which I was shocked by.
Yeah. That seemed brand new too. So
and the central park area with all the restaurants and the lights and the agriculture. I don't know. It just had so much culture to it that I was shocked. It was my first visit there, and I can't wait to get back.
So Aposentillo is definitely worth checking out. But what about for my surfers though?
The boom!
Yeah, the boom. You caught it. I didn't think she was going to register that, but you got it.
No, that was such a cool beach that I can't forget about it.
Yeah, the boom is beautiful, right? It's like this super long beach. You have a lot of beachfront to play around with. And it's known for the waves, you know? You have a small community of locals living there. A lot of people come and stay there. And I met a friend that's building a house there, and he just goes surfing.
Carlos,
you know? Yeah.
Carlito, his way.
Carlitos, as Nika name says it, you know? And so it's a beautiful part, and it's right next door to Aposentillo.
Yeah, actually, where we were staying at, which in our Patreon, we do have links to that Airbnb, where we were staying at, you could walk just around the rock and you're at the boom.
Yeah.
So, and it's a faster walk than it is a drive.
So it's epic. That's why we loved Pocentillo. It's such a nice cove. You can go surfing in Pocentillo, but it's for beginners where you'll take your course, learn how to surf. If you want to step up your game, you go around the bend, and then you got some of the best waves in Central America.
And you know what else I loved about Pocentillo is that I found a new honey person there.
Oh yeah, the local honey. She was able to find some local honey there, which was amazing. Around that area, there's different spots to hit, you know. So if you're coming there, take the time to drive, explore, and check out all these little hidden coves. There's so many beaches that are hidden. I think that one of our favorites after that was Jiliquillo. Or Jicalillo.
Jicalillo.
Or Jiliquillo.
No, it's Jicalillo.
Oh,
and
Jicalillo.
it was quite interesting to see. It's definitely one of your beaches that is just locals and
very remote.
Like very hostile style of like that's
locals living there, yeah.
Yeah, and it was so beautiful. I think that what they would call here, I forget what it's in Spanish, but it's like a marsh.
Estuary.
Yeah, that's right. What he said.
It only sound fancy because I had to search it up. I didn't know what it was.
But Elton really enjoyed it there. I think it'd be great training for Ironmans or triathlons.
I don't know. That water was just gorgeous. Where the water comes into land, so into the land, right, and meets the rivers and stuff. So it was gorgeous.
And what did it take us, like 35 minutes to get to from
Yeah,
Pocentillo?
it's not developed, so don't expect to find fancy restaurants there. It's just locals fishing and playing with their families, you know?
Exactly. And so we still have way more to dabble in and, you know, put our feet in the water. We have visited Corn Island. That's one that we didn't bring up.
That's like king of the beaches, but to be honest, it's just so far, most people never make it.
I would say if we didn't have kids, we'd make more of an effort to go again. But
it's an island in the Caribbean. It's a Nicaraguan island called Corn Island, and then there's Little Corn Island.
yeah,
And both of them are straight out of a movie. I remember when we went, the water was just blue. You could see the bottom. Just picture Caribbean water. You know, that's
fresh
pretty
lobster,
much fresh
like,
lobster, fish. So if you do have more time in Nicaragua, you could jump on an airplane. It's about an hour to 2 hour airplane ride on a small plane over to Corn Island. You can hang out in Corn Island, or you can take a boat shuttle to Little Corn Island.
Yeah, so I mean, something on my to-do list, maybe with the kids still younger, I don't know, we'll see how adventurous we are, is I want to drive to Bluefields, which is 9 hours from here up north. And I want to take that 6.5 hour ferry ride and go to Corn Island.
Yeah, that would be such an epic experience.
Because I've always wanted to see Bluefields too, and they also have a beach.
Yeah, that would be amazing. There's a lot to see in Nicaragua, and what we listed is not even all of them. There's so much. Every time we go, we find these hidden gems. We find these pockets of beaches that like there's El Playa El Tránsito, that's probably the closest beach from Managua. That a lot of people go to. There's Airbnbs.
It's great for fishing.
Yeah, great for fishing. There's so many pockets. I would say if it's your first time in Nicaragua, check out the most iconic ones that everyone goes to. But then if you're coming back to Nicaragua, explore upper northern side, what we're telling you, and you won't be disappointed.
Yeah, and if you've actually visited other beaches here that we didn't name, let us know, because I want to try more beaches. Yeah.
So it is your coffee familia. We're out here in Nicaragua building a coffee farm. The delicious coffee that we're drinking right now is straight from our farm. Go ahead and grab yourself a bag and try it out. We guarantee you'll love it. You know why? Because it's rooted in purpose. You can see the mission. You can see us farming the coffee. And we have a big goal. What is our goal? We want to bring on other farmers too, right?
Yeah, we want the community to grow. We want to share the wealth and health of what coffee brings to everyone.
So go ahead, click on the links below. It is your Coffee Familia signing off, and we'll see you guys in the next video. What do you think? You think we give a good list?
I think I need to get to the beach right now.
I know, it kind of makes me want to go to the beach.